Okay, in this video we are going to do answers to quiz 5 and exam 2. Let's start with quiz 5. I have a file here that has just about all of the questions that were asked. Everybody got slightly different questions, so I'll just go through here and quickly give the answers, not much on the explanations. If you have questions about any of them, you can ask in the chat or write an email. Okay, JavaScript operator for each, and is double ampersand. Single ampersand would be wrong. Not equal to is this, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Testing equality would be double equals. Single equal would be wrong. Less than, Boolean or, double bars, Boolean not, exclamation point. Okay, that would be those. JavaScript data type, so this is a string. This is a string. False with anything with quotes around it is a string. This one, you have quotes, so that is a string, but you call parse float and that turns it into a number. If you set a floating point number, that's fine. Quotes is a string. 3.4 on its own without quotes is a number, and 5 is a string. Okay, punctuation that does each thing. Beginning and end of a loop or if is curly braces. Beginning and end of a function is also curly braces. End of each statement line, semicolon. Order of operations, parenthesis, is the thing that does order of operations. String constant, double quotes, or single quotes. Either way works in JavaScript. Escape character for new line inside of quotes is /n. The direction of the slash matters. This is a whichever direction. Comments. Single line comment is like this, or double line comments is like that, multiple line comments. Separating parameters to a function is comma. That's when you call the function and when you declare it. Brief description for what each of the following keywords in JavaScript does. Return stops the function and returns a value. If checks a condition and executes statements only if true. While checks a condition and keeps executing block of statements while condition is true. For repeat block of statements some number of times, and how it actually does it is you have an initializing check condition run statements increment repeat. That's more than 10 words, but function used to define a function. And most people said a function is block of statements to run multiple times. Something like that is fine. Var, declare a variable. Else, make a block of statements that run when if test is false. Right? Now all of these I wanted the actual value for what happens here. Some people just described what happens and that would be wrong. So 2 lowercase would give us the string how now with the letters in lowercase. 2 fixed 3.14. Slice 4/6 would be, we go from the start at index 4, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 characters. 6 minus 4, we get 2 characters. That's the way slice works. Another slice, starting at index 0 for 3 characters would be how. 2 uppercase of it. Length of hello exclamation point. The exclamation point is a character, it counts, so the length should be 6. 2 uppercase NASA stays uppercase. Char code at 2. This is index 0, 1, 2. So what is the character code of lowercase c? It is 99. A is 97, B is 98. This is the ASCII code. Index of hat. Where does the substring hat start? This would be 1. What is it? Replace the first instance of lowercase the with uppercase the. There is no the in there, so it is just what is it, unchanged. 42, 2 fixed, puts 3 decimal places. Parse int will interpret this as an integer, so 12. ABC char code at 1, so this is the 1 index, the B, and the character code for that is 66, capital A is 65. Hello, 2 lowercase is hello. What do the following expressions evaluate to? 1 times 2 is not okay because 1 is not a number. So this will be not a number. That's a special value in JavaScript. 10 to the 300th times 10 to the 300th is going to be infinity. We tried that out in a lecture. That's bigger than the maximum representable number. Square root of 10, or square root of 100 is 10. Minimum of these things is -2. 2 to the 5th power is 32. We round 4.8, we get 5. We take the ceiling of 3.2, that's 4. 123 times 2, the 123 will be converted to a number so that it can do the multiplication, and this would be 246. The floor of 3.2 is 3. Also, if you round 3.2, it rounds down since it's less than 0.5. 0x10, that's hexadecimal, which evaluates to 16. The floor of 4.8 is 4. The ceiling is 5. 3.14 times 10 to the 3rd power, 3.14, but you move the decimal place by 3, so it becomes that. The max of these 1E3 is 1000, and that is the max. And then we have our JavaScript code. Some of these were slightly different. I'll just type the code here. I'm not going to test it, so there may be some mistakes. Let's see, so we're supposed to take 2 command line arguments, process.argv.length. If it is less than 4, and we don't have 2 arguments, I'll just do process.exit, and you would also have the console log to let them know. Otherwise, we have, sorry, that's a 1 command line argument. Okay, so otherwise we have our value of n, so I'll say var n equals parse int process.argv bracket 2. Then we're going to print the header line, console.log, n square root of n, and n times n. And we'll have a loop for var I equals 0, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Console.log, first I want to have the value of I plus a comma, and then next we have math.square root of I plus a comma plus I squared. Okay, so that would be it. Things that people may have done wrong: you need to start I at 0, you need to go less than or equal to n to include n, you need to have a header line, because that's what I had here. Alright, that's that one. The next one takes 2 string arguments, so let's get that part done. If you need to pause to look back at the previous one, then do that. Okay, so for this one, we want to have at least 4 things, so there's 2 arguments. We'd have a console.log in there. Otherwise, we have 2 strings, var s1 equals process.argv bracket 2, var s2 equals process.argv bracket 3. Okay, so we want to have, there's 2 different things, so if the first string is contained in the second string, so if s2 dot index of S1 is greater than or equal to 0. That means S1 is inside of S2. Then we want to print console.log yes. Okay. The second thing is print the part of the first string up to the first comma character. So we'd have var I equals s1.index of comma. Now if we want to print up to there, we do console.log s1.slice 0 I. And there's different ways you can interpret what I asked here. So this one won't print comma. Also, if I is -1,